Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Where we didn't conclude yesterday, from page 196, we continue today. Let me bring the book. Let me transfer to here. Bossman already called me, and that time I was driving. I told him I will soon start. Let's go ahead. Pray for yourself. Let's pray for our children, that God, everlasting King of all glory, gbogbo ibi tí àwọn ọmọ wa máa ti yàn ọkọ àbí àwọn aya kó yàn re, kó mú ọmọ tó dá láti ilé gidi, background check, kó mú ọmọ tó dá láti ilé gidi, àwọn ìdílé tó níbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. They should also marry their bone of bone, their flesh of flesh. Àbí ẹ gbọ́ mi bí? Marriage determines how far you will go in life. Ẹ lọ kọ́lẹ̀. Marriage determines how far you will go in life. A lot of men and women, it is due their marriage that reduced or brought them backwards. Marriage determined. So we at gbìyànjú, God help us more. But our children, ibi tí wọ́n máa ti yàn, k'Ọlọ́run yàn ọkọ, the bone of their bone, the flesh of their flesh, lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin, kó wá fún wọn ní ìdílé àti ìyá, aya àtọkọ tó níbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. K'Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́, kó má fún àwọn ọmọ wa, kó má ṣìléyà. Ọkùnrin ni obìnrin ni, kó má ṣìléyà. Let's be talking to them, oh. And don't say, because it's abroad, anything. Anywhere your wife or your son or daughter is going to marry, please, go and do background checking. Go and do background checking. Go and do background checking and pray for them. Gbogbo nǹkan tí ò ní dá báyìí tó lọ́kùnrin ni lóbìnrin ni kó rùn sí wọn. Ọkùnrin tí ò dá kó má rí pàdé àwọn ọmọ wa, obìnrin tí ò dá kó má rí pàdé, kó rùn sí wọn, káwọn fúnra rùn àyàmà, kó rùn sí wọn. K'Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́. K'Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́. I'm coming. I want to bring them on board. Please, sorry. I'm sure that my boss man go down there say this woman 5 minutes already 1 hour. Hello. Sorry, help me go and hello everybody. Sorry I came late. We were meant to start at 7, but I needed to do some motivational talks with my Facebook people. TikTokers, you're all welcome as you come in, please. TikTokers, Facebookers, please. Yetia, one of our daughter who is to marry in September called off her marriage due to one reason or the other. May our children choose right. Amen. Amen. Let me tell you, sorry to say this, Ojumiara. As long as our daughter realizes something, that if she steps into this home, Koni song, it's better to call it off than because of people will say, ọmọ mi ti wọlé ọkọ ya son mi ti mú ìyàwó dé. Kawa Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kò ní jẹ́ portion tiwa. Àní nǹkan tí ojú àwa generation ní rí, àwọn ọmọ wa ò ní rí. Àwọn ò ní ṣìyàn, wo ò ní ṣìmú. They will pick right and they shall be picked right too. àwọn obìnrin wa, àwọn ọkùnrin, ọmọ tó dá láti ilé tó dá, tó dẹ̀ níbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. It's not about money. Shemo. Sometimes some people just will think about ìdílé olówó, that's all they. No, it's not about that. It's about kéèyàn má ṣì. Ìdílé olówó mi gan worse ju ìdílé tálíkà lọ in terms of many things. Táwọn ọmọ máa wọ bẹ̀tẹ́ pé wọn ò ní jẹ́ kí wọ́n nísinmi, marriage ti end within 2-3 years. So it's better to call it off as long as ọmọ yẹn mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe, kó ṣáà ti yàn dáadáa, kó take time, kó yàn dáadáa, ẹni tó máa mú wọn kó jẹ́ ọmọ tó wá láti ilé tó dáa, káwọn náà dẹ̀ yàn láti ilé tó dáa, ìdílé tó dáa, ìdílé tó ní bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. God be with all our children. God ordained their footsteps to be at the right place at the right time, with the right people at the right time too. Okay? You're all very welcome. Please help me tag, help me tag Bossman. Tell him to come and continue what he started yesterday. I got a lot of feedback. Many people were like, I didn't know this. They had understanding, but deeper insight is what we are getting. You understand? They had understanding, but deeper insight. Many people are able to see the loop holes from yesterday. Mami, Wole Akeju, good evening, ma. Why you they call me Wole Akeju? I must say the time. Why you can't give me name? Are you on TikTok? Yes, my sweetheart, Moyoluwa. I'm on TikTok, sis. I am on TikTok. Where's I am on TikTok. Bossman is here. Bossman is here. Bossman, thank you. Thank you so much for yesterday. In fact, the way people are, were like, this, I said, no, we've not even gotten anywhere. Bossman said the thing is for almost 400 pages. Ede amule yo kokon. Akoshiwani page 196. Hello, Bossman, you are very welcome. I'm deeply so sorry.
How are you doing today?
We are doing great. Thank you. And how was your day?
Okay. Splendid.
Good. Thank you. Thank you for taking enough time to come and do this for us. God bless you.
Amen. And you giving us the platform.
Yeah, that's fine. So yesterday, we stopped on 197. Page 197.
Yes, exactly, 197.
Yes, please.
Do you still want us to wait for people on TikTok, or we should continue?
Let's wait. Just tell us what you're. Introduce it again for some people that were not here yesterday. Introduce it again, but let's wait. But introduce what we are doing again.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching from or where you're streaming from. We've actually started streaming the CTC, which means the certified true copy of the testimony of the witnesses and the suspects at the Coroner Inquest. You all know that the Coroner Inquest is just the fact findings. So here we're going to be reading word for word all what they said at the Coroner Inquest. And then the reason why we're bringing this down to the social media is that we want everyone, and you, the audience, we want you to be the member of the jury to judge this thing, so you can hear word for word. So there's not going to be then say, or just a hearsay alone. So you can hear word for word what the lawyer asked them, the question they asked them during the cross-examination, and their response. So we have over almost 400 pages. So, and now we started yesterday, and we've been treating the case of Wunmi, and we have today we're going to be doing the continuation of from where we stopped yesterday. So we are going to be reading, and so we're also going to be we're gonna stop and pause halfway, and we're going to analyze. Then we continue. So, you as a member of the jury, we really want you to pay attention to the readings, and so you can, in case if you have questions, so you can understand what actually happened at the coroner inquest. Senator Tommy, how are you doing today?
Thank you, Dora.
Let me know when you want us to start here, Kobe.
Can we kickstart? I don't know why. Sense, you people should, Dora, yeah, you people should make sure you share. It's not, people are not yet here on TikTok. So can I don't know how you people do it on TikTok so that they will watch now. You people should share on Facebook. You people should share on Facebook, please. Share on Facebook. And they said there's something like algorithm going on Facebook. What's the meaning? Algorithm. They said something on algorithm that Facebook is masking people and algorithm. I don't know. Be algorithm. I don't know. Somebody, they were telling me, I don't know, affecting. So we need to do the sharing ourselves. Thank you, Neoma. Thank you, darling. Daluanem. You know, let's.
We have about 30 people watching. I mean, 29 people watching right now. So we need just 10 people to share to 10 more people.
Okay, please, can you people share? Please, Dora, you people should share, please, so that, you know. Thank you, Mr. Aki. Mr. Aki, alive. Okay. Mr. Aki, can you share? You people should try and invite people. Invite
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Aki. Good evening. Thank you. Thank you. So that people can know we are here. Thank you. You're welcome. Can you people invite who was with us yesterday? Brekete Gaza. Invite him, yeah, so that he can.
So it's likely that Lady Ryan is also going to join too when she's free.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
So maybe we should just start and people will just join us from.
Okay, that's fine. We can go ahead.
Okay. So like I said, there are people on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. We would like you guys to pay attention to these readings, and because you are the member of the jury. Because when I went back to the Facebook to read the comment of people, I saw a lot of people answer question on the comment section here.
Okay, really?
Yes, they were asking questions and they were raising a lot of valid points.
Oh, thank you, Lulu. I didn't know. I was just engrossed in what you were saying and I was taking down points. So I didn't end up looking at, you know.
Do you have another point in case people on Facebook want to call into your show?
Yes, I have to call in. Yes, they can call in on the WhatsApp. The court clerks are there. They can call in on the WhatsApp. I have another phone. Yeah. If you want to call in, you can call in on the WhatsApp, okay?
All right.
Yeah. So that's fine.
We stop at 197, so there's a continuation.
Yeah.
So, examination by Mr. David Nowola.
That's right.
I would like you to cast your mind back to the event that happened on the 10th of September. After the event, you were not aware that your husband was injured? She answered, I wasn't. I was not aware. Question. This is how many minutes the injury was? It was at home. You discovered this injury? She said, yes. Question. You said you were sitting in between your husband and Prime Boy. At what point did the window of the Prado break? She said, I do not know. It was when we left the scene. I got to see it. Immediately the fight started. I did not have enough strength to separate them. I went to his workers, and on getting there, the fight was just like 2 minutes. It did not take a long time. Question. It was not up to a minute?
Dora, thank you.
She answered, let me just say a minute.
Okay.
Question. But from your account, you said at the point in time, he came down from the vehicle to meet Pine Boy. You saw the struggle and you went to call the attention of the people. She answered, yes, his workers in the other Prado. Question. And all of this was not up to a minute? She answered, when I got back to the scene, I saw people separating them. Question. Including the period of time you noticed the glass was broken? She said, it was after the whole thing, on our way going, that I got to know that the glass was broken. Question. The vehicle drove home without a windscreen. She said yes. Question. Yet the injury was not noticed? She answered, it was not noticed until I got to the house. And when I got to the house, I went straight to my son's room to cater for my son. And he was downstairs with his workers. His cousin, Darucha, and they were downstairs gisting.
Sorry, sorry. Abba said sorry, the volume is bad. You people aren't hearing. Abba, sorry, the volume is bad. Let me try and increase the volume. I've increased it. Abba said only you. Other people on Facebook, can you let me know? Abba said is complaining about the volume. Can you let me know if the volume is okay? Sorry about that.
No problem here, Kodi. I'll start over.
Can you people respond, please? Bossman, speak up. Let me see if they
can they hear me now?
Yes.
They should be able to hear me now.
Yes, they can.
Okay. I will start over again. Cross-examination by Mr. David Nowola. Question. I would like you to cast your mind back to the event that happened on the 10th of September. After the event, you were not aware that your husband was injured? She answered, I wasn't. I was not aware. Question. That is how many minutes the injury was? It was at home you discovered that he was injured? She said yes. Question. You said you were sitting in between your husband and Prime Boy. At what point did the window of the Prado break? Answer. I did not know. It was when we left the scene. I got to see it. Immediately the fight started. I did not have enough strength to separate them. I went to his workers and on getting there, the fight was just like 2 minutes. It did not take a long time. Question. It was not up to a minute? She answered, let me just say a minute. Question. But from your account, you said at a point in time, he came down from the vehicle to meet Prime Boy. You saw the struggle and you went to call the attention of his people? She answered, yes, his workers in the other Prado. Question. And all of this was not up to a minute? She said, when I got back to the scene, I saw people separating them. Question. Including the period of time you noticed the glass was broken? She said, and she responded, it was after the whole thing, on our way going, that I got to know that glass was broken. Question. The vehicle drove home without a windscreen? She answered yes. Question. Yet the injury was not noticed? She said, it was not noticed until I got to the house, and when I got to the house, I went straight to my son's room to get out for my son. And I was downstairs, and he was downstairs with his workers, his cousin Darusha, and they were downstairs gisting. Question. He was very active? She said yes. Question. At what point did you realize that he needed a pain reliever? She answered, she said, Monday afternoon. Question. Prior to that time, was he still active? She said, he was still active. He still came to the room and he was still trying to touch me and all that. And he was the one that showed me his hand. Question. What was the extent of the bleeding? She said, the bleeding was not much. Even when he slept on the bed, it was a stain of the blood that was on the white bedsheet. Question. You mean the same blood he carried from the show was what stained the bed? She said yes. Question. Is it just the bed sheet that was stained, not other things? Answer. Just the bed sheet. Question. What clothes was he wearing? She said, he didn't wear clothes when he was coming inside. He pulled it at the parlor. He came in with just his trousers. Question. What clothes did he wear at the show? Answer. White and black. Question. Short or long sleeve? She answered. Short sleeve. Question. Was the shirt rumpled? She answered. It was rough. Question. But it was not stained with blood? She said, I did not notice. Question. Who was prime boy to him? What is the relationship? She answered, they were friends. I knew my boyfriend when I was 14. I sing. I used to be a rapper. Same as my husband, and I had to stop because the whole focus was shifted on him. And Prime Boy was also a singer, and I have known him roughly like 8 years now, and I knew them together as friends. Question. So it is correct to say that you've been in a relationship with your husband? She interrupted. We've been friends. I got to know him when I was in GSS 3. I got to know him through a friend called Steven, my classmate, and I had started rapping, and he was also a rapper, and Steven introduced me to him, and we got connected as friends. He would come to my house and we would talk, and sometimes we go to the studio together and freestyle together, and the relationship started. Question. That means you have known Mubad for a very long time. She said, since 10 years now. Question. That means you know his antecedents with the Malian records? She said, I do not know, sir. Question. Do you know his history? She said, Mubad started officially about 2018 when he arrived to Woody challenged by indiscriminable, a social media influencer, and he came first position, and he was staying with his cousin Darosha. He had left home then. When he got back from school, he stopped going to the house. He stopped going to other place.
Okay.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. He stopped going to the house around 2016. Oh, what the hell?
No, not you. That call is not yours.
Excuse me, please.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Can I just interject you there, please? Because, yeah, there's a part that she said she's not aware of his antecedents as per the Malians, and she's been with him since when she was in, at least she said 10 years. So I'm confused. Or maybe she's still going to answer. But she was with him with the Malians now. So how wouldn't she know their antecedents? His antecedents.
She said she has known Mohbad since when she was in GSS 3. And they asked her that means you have known Mohbad for a very long time. He says since 10 years. The question, that means you know his antecedent with the Malian record. She answered, I don't know. I don't understand, sir. Question, do you know his history? And she answered, Mohbad started officially around 2018 when he arrived to Wunmi, challenged by Indiscriminable, a social media influencer, and he came first position. And he was staying with his cousin, Darosha. He had left home. Then, when he got back from school, he stopped going to his house. He stopped going to the house around 2016, and so. He got admission into school in 2015, and he didn't finish due to money. So he went back to face his music, and he started officially in 2018. When he won Wunmi, as in apostrophe, Wunmi, that's the name of the challenge. He was staying with his mother's brother, Darosha, at Ikorodu, and at some point, Bolu left and relocated somewhere else, and it was just myself and my husband. It was my best friend. It was my boyfriend then, and we usually go to everywhere together. And in 2019, he released a song called Mio 4. And then he started coming to limelight, and people started getting to know him. But he was always scouting everywhere. He did not have a stable place, and if we wanted to meet, we will meet in a hotel, an open space. The music kept on going, and there is someone called My C. He was a Yahoo boy then. So he reached out to him for featuring, and he did a song with him. But it was just me and him that was everywhere. He did not have any friend, and he stopped talking to his friends from the hood. It was just myself and him. We were going through the music process together. Question, do you have a relationship with Malian Records? She answered, I did not know anybody called Naira Marley until he got arrested by EFCC then. I did not know him at all. Question, did you know Sheyi Awuniga? She answered, I knew Sheyi Awuniga through somebody called Ajay. We did not meet physically, and I also knew him through Mohbad. Because when Mohbad went to a show in Ibadan, he met Sheyi Awuniga and reached out to him that she wanted to promote him. And that was because he got signed into Manarek Music. Now, his friend came into the picture. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom the words because it's so tiny.
That's fine.
Now, his friend came into the picture around May 2019. And I was in school, shuffling everything. And when Ayan came, I was relieved that I could focus on my studies. And Ayan was also going with him. And people started getting to know him little by little. And he started going to shows of 100,000, 50,000, 70,000. And things were going. And my stay came back to the island around August 2019 again. And he stayed and didn't go again. And Ayan was officially his manager. And around 2019, November, he had a show at Dubai. And before then, Naira Marley reached out to him on Instagram. And I told him to let him feature him. And Naira Marley was trending then. And when he got to Naira Marley, he said he wanted to sign him. And I told him, as his girlfriend, then, not to do that. That he was a boss on his own already, and should not be under anybody. And we insisted he was not going to sign, and he went to Dubai for show. And on the 30th, he called me that he is ready to sign and I should not be angry, and he said I should not question him, that he has his reason and he knows that if he should get signed to Naira, many opportunities will come and he was not with me. If he was with me, I will convince him not to do that. Question: do you have a personal issue on ground against Naira? She answered, no, I did not just want him to sign. Question: from the get-go, why did you want him to sign with Naira?
Why didn't you, or why did you?
Why did you? I guess there's an error there.
Okay.
I'm just reading what I'm reading.
Okay,
what I
exactly.
wrote there.
Okay, because you know
From
she's
the get-go,
okay.
why did you? Okay, now I guess that's my bad. From the get-go, why did you not want him to sign with Naira?
Okay.
Answer: I felt he will be limited, and there is a difference between being a boss and being a worker. He had people already, and he had a manager, and I felt with time he would get there. I believe in his talent so much, and I am his biggest fan and critic. Question: from the story you have given, you had a long-standing relationship with your husband, and you were very close. He answered, very close. Question: at what point in time the nurse came in and realized he sustained an injury, and you asked him, are you not going to the hospital? He answered, and he said no. Question: why did you talk about the hospital? He answered, that was the next day when I saw that the wound was swollen. Question: when you saw that he did not go to the hospital, why did you leave the issue of treatment to another person and not take it up with his wife? Okay, let me read that again.
Yeah.
When you saw that he did not go to the hospital, why did you leave the issue of treatment to other person and not take it up as his wife? She responded by saying, there was a particular nurse that treats him, but she was not around that day. And I know my husband. Ever since the harassment and bullying started, and the labor boss always tells people he's mad and has mental issues. After October 50th.
Sorry, can I interject you there? She said which boy always talk about Mohbad, saying he has mental health issue?
His boss.
Okay, that's Naira Marley. Okay.
I'll read that again. Answer: there was a particular nurse that treated him, but she was not around that day. And I know my husband. Ever since the harassment and bullying started, and the labor boss always tell people he is mad and he has mental issues.
Okay.
After the October 5 issue that they assaulted him, there was a man that wanted to help him. His name was Mr. Efe. The labor record reached out to him to tell him that he is in a psychiatric hospital and that he is mad. He wanted to help my husband with advance to drop a new song. And the man called my husband, and my husband messaged the Malian manager to report. People that were supposed to help him were not helping him. A lot of artists that were supposed to be in contact with him get scared so that people will not feel they are working for the opposite side. I start from Olamide, Belash Mother, and few other artists. A lot of artists don't talk to my husband and they did not reply to his message. And he has reached out to countless artists for featuring. They did not answer him just because he has issues with his label manager. These things is the mental health. Whenever somebody fucks with, sorry for that word, that's what you put there. That is F word. With your mental health. Let me start again so you know. This thing is a mental health. Whenever somebody F's with your mental health, you will have trust issues. He doesn't trust the system. He feels the system will fail him. A week before having my baby, to go to the hospital, he put a call through to my mother that I must not have my child in the hospital, that he feels they might harm our son. And he feels his oppressors might pay anybody, and I gave birth on my baby. At all this, at the traditional herbs, I like Buomo. Because of the fear, he would not let me go to the hospital. Question.
Okay, so it was actually Mo that said she should go and have the child in herbal traditional home.
According to what she's doing. Question. At the point in time, Spenny decided to go to another nurse. Why? Okay, that's a question. At the point in time, Spenny decided to go to another nurse. Why did you leave it to Bami? She answered, I did not leave any reason. Bami was close to him. Question. At the expense of your husband's health, Bami has come to give his witness account. At what point did the nurse come in? What was your late husband doing when the nurse came around? She answered, he was in our son's room, pressing his phone when the nurse came. Question. Hold on. Sorry, please.
Yeah, okay.
Question. He had been there for how long? Answer. We slept together in that room. Question. And he did not come out at all? Answer. He did not come outside. Question. Was he sleeping? She answered. He was just pressing his phone. Question. So when the nurse came, he was much aware? She answered. He was fine. We had a mind of getting outfit for our son's fifth month birthday, because we had a mindset of taking pictures with him later. And he said after the injection, we would go there to get the stuff for our son. Question. At what point did he react to the injection, and what was the injection? From the story you recounted, you said after he was injected, he needed to go to the bathroom. He went to the bathroom himself? She said, yes. He went to the bathroom himself. Question. And he was conscious after the injection? She said, yes. Question. So he walked into the bathroom himself? She said, no. He started reacting to it immediately. He told the nurse to remove it, that he was feeling somehow. Question. At what point did you raise an alarm? Answer. After leaving the restroom, he walked himself, and when I saw that he sat down on the floor, which is unusual, I had to pull a call to some people. Question. When the nurse came, he was in your son's room? She said, yes. Question. You all moved to your matrimonial room? She said, yes. My son's room is very small. Myself, Bami and my husband. Question. At what point did Bami leave the scene? Answer. There was water in his room, so Bami went downstairs to get a mop to clean it. And he went outside. After we told the nurse he was an ulcer patient, Bami left the scene. I was in the room. Question. You were the only one left with a nurse and your husband? He said yes. Question. How long did it take before you raised an alarm and Bami came back? Answer. It was immediately I saw him sitting on the floor. Question. At what point in time? She answered, I cannot recollect. After the Bami went downstairs, the nurse injected him here, she demonstrated. Then I went downstairs to check on the food I was cooking. Question. You left immediately after the nurse injected him? She said, yes, I was cooking. Question. Well, you said you were there. She answered, I was not present. I was coming and going. Immediately I opened the door for the next injection. That was when I heard him telling the nurse that she should remove it. Question. That is all. Respectfully, I want to allow my colleague ask some questions. Then the court said, you should have passed the question to you. Mr. Nowola, now the one asking question now, Mr. Nowola, the lawyer asking the question.
So who asked those questions before? So this is Mr. Lawyer.